Hello, hello, hello. Me again. Okay, we're going to start on Aries. All right. I have shuffled the cards good before I get started. So just want to let you know that's done. So let's go ahead and jump over into okay. I'll give it one more shuffle. I've been sitting here shuffling it while I checked the other video out. I'm doing something a little different here. This time. I'm doing the 12 houses. Let's see. I want to go ahead and open that up. That real quick. I want to check something here on my stream, make sure it's okay. That's good. That's good. Bring that back. Okay, I'm good to go now. All right. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do the 12 houses. You can see I do have the astrological chart up. And this is gonna, this is gonna be for month of September. So the first thing we have in your first house is we have the Queen of Cups. Okay, showing here. Cardinal sign, Cancer. All right, that's your first house. That's the house itself. So there's something you may have Cancer in your chart, but I'm gonna go ahead and lay them out. Second house, you have the Knight of Pentacles, and then when I get them laid out, then I'll talk about them. Third house, we have the Two of Pentacles. Pentacles seem to be in your Nine of Pentacles in the fourth house. Fifth house, we have the Seven of Cups. Sixth house, we have the Knight of Cups. Okay. Bring that up some. My hands, I just don't know why. I can't seem to get them to move right. Your seventh house, we have the Magician. Somebody here's trying to manifest um, a vision they have or creating something here. In your eighth house, we have the Empress. Ninth house, we have the Devil. Straighten this up some. I need some tacky stuff on my fingers. Tenth house, we have the Ace of Wands. 11th house, we have another Ace, Ace of Pentacles. Oops. 12th and final house, we have the Five of Swords. All right. The overall energy on the reading is the Ten of Cups. So, let's see. Need to move this. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Cups. Just to let you know. You're trying to share with somebody, or somebody's trying to share with you. In some way. I smell something. Beans. Beans cooking or something. And I know I'm not cooking, so so your overall energy, like I said, is the Ten of Cups. That's funny. It's something about smelling beans, and we have a table here, setting a table, like working together, in some way. But it's like getting with others as well, sharing something here. Where should I put that here? Or should I put it up to the top? Because it's not going to fit too well. We'll leave it right there. It's a Pisces energy. It's fulfillment in some way. So something here is fulfilling in your reading for this month. Or you're trying to reach that um that feeling. You start out with the Queen of Cups here. You know, that's the first house. That's the house of life, the house of self. And in your first house, you've got, excuse me, you've got the North Node. You also have Chiron, which is retrograde, in your first house. So let's go. Should I go back? I'm just wondering if I should go back to this week, where things start off. It's like reading the tea leaves. It's like aggravate me here. Get over here. Talking about the first house here. But you've got, this is a cardinal sign. I don't know if you have, there's something, this is ruled by the moon. And it's Cancer. So I don't know if you have Cancer in your chart. You may very well. I mean, this could be about your emotions. You could be getting a reading, or you could be a reader for others. But there is something here, and I titled this about speculation about the future. We don't really know what's going to happen tomorrow. Right now, the moon is in its waning stage. The pull, the emotional pull, will get stronger and stronger in your life, whatever this may be. Because, like I said, the overall energy is Pisces. So Pisces is your 12th house. So this is, the 12th house has a lot to do with rehabilitation, or a house of sacrifice, making sacrifice for others. And then Neptune is there. And remember what I said about Neptune. Neptune is about, the imagination, the vision you have for the future as well. And Pisces is also, the moon has an influence there, because that pulling, that something's pulling you toward a direction. And as the moon begins its waxing, which it will start around the 11th of this month, with that taking that first initiative, planting the seed, your intentions of what you're going after here. You know, it could be where you may have to sacrifice some things here along the way. Your second house is this Knight of Pentacles. It's an action card. It's getting the drive and the motivation. This has to do with Taurus. So it's something about your values. Sacrificing something here, getting something in shape. And with the second house, it's like I said, it's a house of values. Where you gain. You may have gained weight. You may want to lose weight. You may want to watch what you eat. Maybe it's something about eating more protein. Protein helps the loss of weight. Looks like earth and air here. Hold on a second. Yeah, it's earth and air. Might have a lot to do with what Venus right now being in the other sign of Libra, something of the past. You may need to start a some kind of regiment. Taking some sort of action. It's definitely Taurus, but it's Venus as well. So there could be some sort of gain, weight gain maybe, or you're carrying a lot of, emotional garbage that you need to maybe work it off, and letting it go. Sometimes when we exercise, we get our endorphins up and we become more inclined to be more active. And, maybe you've been slowing down or, with the heat and everything like that going on. Because, everybody's been saying it's been really hot. It has here in the South as well. Everybody's about ready for fall to come. So, you may be doing something here to release some sort of emotions, anxieties. Like I said, I smelt the beans and I kept thinking, beans to me is like protein. You may need to eat more protein here as well. The next thing you got in the third house, and that third house has to deal with sharing what you share with others, or the order of things, getting things in order. But you're bound here with someone else. Again, that has to do with Capricorn. So looking at your chart here, that's Pluto is now in Capricorn. So there's something you're tied to, or with someone that you're tied to with. We had the symbol of infinity. So you might be sharing something with someone here, because these first three houses really deal with your early stages of life, or something from back in the spring. And there's some action you want to take here. Maybe you want to travel. Maybe you're trying to get things in shape, in order to travel. It's like two ships. It brings something to my mind about that. There used to be somebody, and you do have the Ace of Pentacles here. So it's almost like, and it's almost like you're handing that Ace of Pentacles to someone. You're sharing something here. And I'll talk about that when I get there. But it's almost like here, it's like two ships that keep kind of passing. And it reminds me of a time in my life where there was someone that I kept, when I go to work and I would be going to work, they would be coming in the opposite direction. Like they're coming from wherever they were going. And then in the evening, when I was coming home, I would pass them again. So we were constantly always passing one another. It was like there is something here where whatever it is that you're sharing something with, or that you're bound to, there's going to be something here where there's a giving of something that these two ships are going to meet. They're going to eventually go, or they're trying to go in the same direction. Or someone needs to share their coin with you, or you need to share with them something here. Because in your fourth house, you've got the Nine of Pentacles here. That's Virgo. And this is sort of that fulfillment in some way. Maybe there's an opportunity here for you at doing something, but you have to sort of dedicate or devote yourself to it. This is like, creating something, creation, or something in a daily task, a daily job that maybe you love doing. Maybe you make jewelry. Maybe you do something here that can help, or you're going to share it with someone, what you do. Wait just a minute. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. My back was itching, and I couldn't concentrate with my back itching like that. Um, like I said, this is Virgo. Either you're partnering up with someone here to do business with. And it's something daily, because it could be a home business. Maybe it's something of a hobby you're going to turn into a home business here. Because right now we've got Mars going through, moving into Cancer. And this is driven, this is ambition to get something here. And you may be trying to work something out, get something, getting the right partner, hooking up with someone that is kind of can be long term. Even though you have different ideals, I mean, maybe you can share those ideals with one another. You're just trying to maybe get with the right person. And you're trying to work it out because this, this is a daily thing you're going to be doing. Um, could bring a lot of peace and harmony in your life as well. Balance. The next thing you've got is the Seven of Cups. And if you go and look at the astrology report, you can see here, I I ended on today on the 7th. And the moon is going into Scorpio. And this is Scorpio. And I said the moon would be in a fall, meaning that it's uh it's I'm sorry. It's like I wouldn't overspend. It's like making the right choices as well. Um, don't let yourself get led astray. Um, look at the values here. What means the most? Don't let your emotions kind of run away with you and don't make emotional decisions. I guess that's what I'm trying to say here. You want the prize. This is again, Scorpio is ruled by, Mars and Pluto. And Pluto is in that right now, as you can see, it's in that square to the moon. What is the vision you have here? What is it you're imagining? Because the next thing you got another knight here. And it's the Knight of Cups, and it's linked to this Seven of Cups. I still want to say, make the healthy choices before you act. Think before you act. Don't let your emotions lead you astray. Now, in your 7th house, you have the Magician here. And this Magician is Mercury. It's a planet. It's not a sign. So it's the thought. Somebody's thinking here. Are you dealing with somebody here who's very creative in a partnership? Or you got to get with somebody who's very creative, who, let's say you're the brains and the other person that you work with has a very wonderful, uh, they can, they have the talent, the skill. Um, so there has to be something here you're sharing with this person. Be careful who you share your ideals with as well. Make sure you can trust whoever it is you're doing this with. If it's an employee that, you're dealing with somebody maybe can be long term, but make sure you're choosing the right person you're sharing something with. Because the Empress here is Venus. You got Mercury and Venus. And I love that because, Venus, can be a gain. Something is birthed, something is created in your like I said, the 7th house here. Oh, I forgot about this one. The 5th house is dealing a lot with your house of pleasure. It's fun, it's games. This is So you might have a hobby here you want to make money on, but you want to get with the right one. And again, you don't want to make the wrong choice. You want to make a healthy choice. This could be also involving with the sixth house. It could be something with a pet as well. Um, the health of a pet. I look at that pet and I'm thinking, I don't know where that come in my head, but pet peeve. Um, my mind sometimes I don't know where the heck it's going. Because we have a knight here, we have a horse here, we have one over here. So it's something that's action oriented. Maybe, I don't really like mixing business with family. It could be a family business. Um, and the fifth house is about, fun. It's about children. Um, having that good time, but uh hobbies, but making, like I said, the right choices. And I do want to say that came to my mind too. Don't mix business with pleasure, or don't mix pleasure with business. If it is, because like I said, this is Mercury and this is Venus. This is thinking about birthing something, creating something again. Um, maybe you're going to school for something. Maybe you're learning to make um but I still, jewelry or something here of a hobby you have that you want to make it into a business. Could very well be. Or you're going to hook up into a long term, maybe partnership. Um, I still want to say I'm throwing caution here. Okay, I'm gonna really throw caution here, uh, because we've got Capricorn here and we got Capricorn here. Um, and they are opposite of one another. Sometimes opposites attract, but then make sure like I said again, don't get with somebody that's playing games here. Be cautious. You got two aces here, two opportunities. Now, aces and pages, and I don't see any pages here, but you've got two things here, and aces and pages to me are seasonal. There's something here that's going to start, I feel like in the spring. Has to do with this here, the talent and skills. And I don't know if you're getting a mentor, or it could be an instructor, or you could be the instructor. Or you're partnering up with someone that has the skills and talents to teach. But this is going to go all the way until the spring. So, whatever it is you're doing, it will run from now and during this time, probably the summer, because, this is during that time of the fourth, fifth, and sixth house. You may be figuring up the cost here. What is it going to cost? And maybe what you may be having to go through some sort of testing, knowledge, skills to see where they place you. Sometimes when we enter uh, college or whatever, um, we take those SATs or whatever it is we're doing, but it's something here. I feel like you're trying to figure out, because this is the only thing where there's like a test. I don't know if you're being tested, but this is the 12th house. This is like a sacrifice. What can I sacrifice here to achieve something? And this could be where there's that, the overall energy is fulfillment. I mean, you seems like you're going to gain what it is you want, but there's going to be this challenge right here that I would say be very cautious with. Um, do your research, know who you're dealing with. But this is, like I said, whatever, it seems like you've already maybe have started something here, or it's just, you're just going to start. But it will run through to next spring. So it's like, this could be a course you take, um, that you're going to really devote yourself to. Don't forget, you know, about making those healthy choices and establishing a good foundation here. Don't cheat, don't lie, don't deceive, any of that to someone here, because it's going to break the trust. If you want something long term here, be honest about it. What it is do your research, get yourself together, know what it is you want to do. This could be even somebody going to an art school or a craft school, or I don't know why, but I feel like I'm dealing with somebody here that um, has some sort of skills and some sort of talent that um, they need to expand on it. They need to learn more, and it's going to take a while, because birth doesn't happen just like that. It's almost like 10 months. Um, so you may be going through something here and you are uncertain about it, but I don't think you're going to be long. I mean, you may be talking to others about it. You may be asking questions about it. Um, Very inquisitive, learning something um, from somebody who has the talent and the skills, a mentorship that will be established kind of long term. I mean, but you're going to gain in the end, and you're going to be satisfied, and you're going to be happy. But as long as you stay and face whatever challenge there is, but don't cheat your way through it. Okay. You got to have to make sacrifices. And with this, there will be blessings, there will be rewards. Uh, there's something that you're trying to create here in your environment, your world, your realm, beautify, gain. But it's not going to be an overnight thing. I can tell you that right now. Probably going to be about 10 months, 10 months to a year. But like I said, be cautious. Be very cautious in making your choices. Make healthy choices. Okay. It'd even be a business startup. Okay. That's what I got for you, Aries. Y'all have a nice one. And I will see you later. Bye for now.